Guys, we've got some brand new cards, and let me tell you, committing crimes has never been this easy. That's right, guys. Bloomborough with the new standard event happening made crimes very easy today. So if you guys aren't familiar, we have, crime synergies like Lookout and the Gissa here, which are going to benefit off of us committing crimes throughout the game. This is going to allow us to ramp. This is going to create us some zombies as long as we're committing crimes. But crimes have gotten very easy because of things like the Vine Lasher here, because every time you play a land, you deal 1 damage to target opponent, which is a crime. Now, so just for playing lands, we're going to be triggering extra lands and extra zombies, which are going to be our win cons here kind of today. And because we're ramping so much, we're going to do the ultimate crime by stealing the opponent's deck and trying to win by milling them out or just using their own win cons against them if the Gissa doesn't actually pan out. Now, we have other ways to commit crimes on the opponent's turn because, of course, if you're committing a crime, you only get the benefit once per turn. So we want to get benefits on the opponent's turn as well. So we've got the new Keen-Eyed Curator, which can for 1 mana exile cards from graveyards, which is a crime. And then this thing's going to eventually get massive too and run the opponent over. Some other ways to commit crimes that are new. We have a new 1 mana basically discarding effect, allowing the opponent to choose a card, but it goes to exile, and then you can hit it for flashback later for 5 to hit their hand again and draw a card, which is pretty sweet. And then we've got a new lizard here, a 2/2 that comes in and forces a discard out of the opponent's hand. But if you've got a Vine Lash on the field and you play a land, deal 1 damage, then you play this, you can actually take a look at their hand and pick any card you want, which is pretty awesome, leaving behind a body. The rest of the deck is pretty simple. I mean, removal spells are important and some more discarding. So hitting the opponent's hand heavy, forcing discards, and committing crimes, baby. Super good deck, though. We had a lot of fun, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this. Peace out. All right, here we go, guys. We are going to be playing some Golgari Crimes today. We got some new cards that are going to be pretty awesome for this build. Let's start it off with a green source in case we draw into our exile creature, which we do not. But yeah, we're going to do some ramping today, guys. We're going to be dealing passive damage by playing lands with our brand new lizard. We're going to be doing crimes. It's just going to be a good time all around. I love that we got the demolition field here against this opponent because they have the cottage. Unfortunately, the lookout does not make it. Ooh, there it is. Dang, there's no way for me to do this, huh? All right. Guess we'll just do this then. Let's just do this, get down 2 of these bad boys, which could end up honestly winning us the game at some point here. They're running out cut down. All right, cool. Committing crimes is what we're about to start doing. Love that. All right, cool. So we're gonna get a Gissa down and we're gonna actually get some value from it immediately, which is, actually, no, I'm not. What am I saying? Let's go Free Strider. Okay, I changed my mind. I forgot the order of operations here, which is to get down the land and then it deals the crime, so we wouldn't be able to get the Gissa trigger. But we get the ramp. No attacks, and then we'll hit him with the Go for the Throat to get the additional land here too. Stable Passage is good. And a turtle reach. Let that resolve. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creatures you control get 2/2 whenever another creature has toughness greater than power. Top your library, land card, put it in your hand. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that out. Oh wow, we missed a land drop there. That's kind of crazy. It's not usually the case with the lookout that we miss those. All right, let's get the Gissa down here. And let's just start dealing some crimes here, man. Let's start dishing out some crimes. All right, no attacks. We haven't drawn very many new cards yet, just our Vine Lasher. I have a couple other really cool cards I want to try out, so hopefully we can draw into those. That's another Twirtle. That thing is big and it does a lot. That's pretty ridiculous. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creatures get the buff. That's so good. It's a 4/5 now. That's a bummer. Okay, no blocks. A land is technically a crime. That's why it's so important to have this lizard down, because I mean, we don't even need to have anything in our hand to keep progressing our board state further, which is awesome. Do we attack here? No, right? I guess these have menace. Well, so one of them would get through. I'd rather use them for blocking purposes, so no attacks. All right, and then we'll crack the demolition field here on the cottage. I really do need to find my exile creature though, so we can start hitting their graveyard a little bit. All right, let's do one of these. Even more zombies. Zombies are good. And then hopefully our top decks get better, because we are thinning out the deck here a little bit, which is awesome because it'll make us find better cards off the top, ideally. Oh, they finally killed the lizard. That's tough. That's tough. We're gonna have to commit crimes a different way now. Well, I guess that works. I guess that works. Still no attacks, right? I got 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. 2 of these would get through. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's enough damage, huh? It sure is. GG's to the opponent, man. That was a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. I mean, the crimes were popping off like crazy. I didn't draw too many new cards there. The lizard kind of carried the weight of everything, but that was to be expected because the lizard is kind of the centerpiece focal point of this build. So G to the G's. Let's go. Okay, what do we think of our hand? I like it, actually. This is actually a ton of discard, a ton of new cards. Let's give it a roll here. Oh, I'm playing Jaffer again. That's crazy. I think this might be like the 3rd time in a couple of games that we've played against Jaffer. The game is not finding me different opponents. I feel bad because I don't want to keep playing the same build into the same opponent. You hate to see it, but... Alright, nice. We got the Keen-Eyed Curator this time around, which is awesome. It's freaking awesome. Alright, let's get down our lookout. No attacks. Virtue of Persistence there is actually a bummer, man. That's so tough. Alright, it is what it is, you know? Can't help it. Let's go ahead and hit their hand here. Dang, man, that's tough. Losing out on the free strider that early is tough. We knew that was a possibility, though. We just played against Jaffer, so we know that, you know, he's running quite a few removal spells, so not that shocking. It's just unfortunate, you know what I mean? Vine Lasher, here we go. Let's get this down. Force another discard. And we send in both of these? Yeah, let's send in both of these. Just get the damage down and get the damage going as quickly as possible here. All right, we'll take that instead, just to kind of keep everything as much as I can under the Keen-Eyed, because the more types of spells I can exile with it, the bigger it can possibly get. So, what does this thing do? Reach whenever lookout just battlefield reveal a. What does it say? Reveal the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Put that card on the battlefield. Put the rest at the bottom of your library. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's go. Go Gix Command here. Alright, the opponent exiles a card from a graveyard, which is kind of odd to me in my opinion, just because you're going to want to play that eventually, right? So you want the graveyard to have some stuff in there, but it doesn't matter though. I'm going to be hitting the graveyard very heavily with the Curator if given the opportunity. Alright, that's tough. Can't lie. Well, actually, I think I can still win the game here. If we just go with this, well, it depends. The types, huh? It's a bunch of different types. Sorcery. Yeah, I don't have what it takes here, unfortunately. Let's just hit him for 4. And then let's take our pick here on their hand. I guess. Oh man, that was probably not the right move actually. Shieldred's gonna gain them life when it hits the field because they draw a card, right? Yeah, that might not have been the move. Oh, it's not a draw card, it's put it in your hand. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I should win the game with this attack, but it depends on what they drew here. All right, close one. All right, playing against the same opponent twice, same decks is not super fun, but unfortunately it is what it is. Okay, opening hand. What do we see here? What do we see? Ooh, a lot of deserts off the bat, which is not ideal. Not exactly ideal. You do like those lands, but just not in the spot. I'd rather have them as a passive way. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. Let's go ahead and get this down right away. It's another Golgari player. Nerdy Steve. Not familiar with this person. I haven't played them yet, so that's good though. The play queues are getting longer, by the way, so getting harder to find matchups. People might be out to lunch right now. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and just dish out some damage here. Insidious Roots. Not a card I was hoping to see. But if I can get my Curator, I can start exiling in the graveyard. That'd be nice. Let's exile a card from their hand. Deal more damage. And then next turn, Hostile Negotiators maybe? I don't know. I don't really feel like... Oh, I should have probably hit their hand. Dang it. Okay, that's going to trigger the roots. Okay. Well, with that being said... Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. We're all over the place right now. Let's go ahead and... Let's just Curator, yeah? I think that's the play, man. Just Curator and then just look to maybe hit him with the go for the throat. I think we got this with Curator on the field. I mean, we're looking good. Obviously, it could die. It might get hit with some sort of removal spell here. Very possible. Another Roots. This is pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. All right, that's probably their most important card, you would think, right? Let's take that out. I don't know which one I want to take out, but I think it's that. Okay, so if I play a land here, and then play this, they lose the card in hand, and I still have some mana available for the Keen-Eyed to just do some exiling. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I can trigger it on time before, like, in response to whatever they try to do. Another Roots, that's fine. The Roots are irrelevant if they can't bring things back from the graveyard. Let's start eating that graveyard up. I'm just gonna take every sort of type here because I'd like to get the Curator up to a 7/7, which I've done before. It's very powerful when that happens. All right, let's deal 1 damage. Let's draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good. But for now, I think we hang on to it. We're just gonna go ahead and just, you know, eat up the graveyard. Eat up said graveyard. Oh no. No, 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 no. I did not realize that I would be the one triggering the roots if I did that. Oops. That was a big oops. I thought they had to do that. That was a mistake. Fun stuff. Okay. Fun stuff. Oh no, I guess I should have read the card a little bit closer. So it's whenever any creature leaves their graveyard, period. Okay. I thought we had him there. Apparently not. Apparently not. All right, let's be careful on what we take now. Let's go ahead and take the land. Dang. Here I thought I was being crafty by like getting the curator down and taking away any potential threats from leaving the graveyard, but doesn't work that way. We have a sorcery in our graveyard. We could take this to a 7/7, which might have to be the play here. That might have to be the move. All right, Free Strider. Then we get down the Vine Lasher. Okay, and then we hit him for 3 damage just on playing our land. Right? And another desert. Perfect. Hit him with another 3-4 damage from the land. And then that should put him in range for lethal. I definitely screwed this game up big time though. Am I able to kill him here? So if I send in the 7/7. If I send in, actually I don't even need to. I don't even need to. Let's just end the turn, commit the crime, and then get another land and we win the game. We don't even need to get fancy with the attacks here. We're chilling. All right, we should kill him here. I cannot believe I did that though. I haven't played Insidious Roots in months and completely forgot how it worked. What is their final move here? Commit the crime. And that'll do it. GG's. GG's. Let's go. Vine Lasher for the win, man. We just absolutely drained them to death, which is pretty freaking cool. Vine Lasher is going to be a problem. I have a feeling some people are going to make some really silly decks with this card. Okay, opponent gets to go first. I've got a lot of discarding effects, a lot of hand hate, but not a lot of early action here. Man, what a difference it kind of makes not having the Lizard in the opening hand, huh? Lizard plus Strider is kind of the 1-2 punch you want to see. I suppose it's keepable. I just don't know if it's smart going second to not have much of anything until turn 4. I'm going to keep it though. We'll see. I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's see what happens. Playing Jim Davis, I'm probably going to get cooked here. We'll see. Doing some surveilling immediately with a Simic land. They keep it on top. Fair enough. All right, we get a turn 3 discarding effect too. So we can actually hit his hand pretty hard here, which might end up paying dividends. I just really don't like going second here. That's all. And we get them to drop a Misery. Okay, Soul Tie. Another Surveil land. What in the world is going on over there? Yeah, might as well dish out a point of damage, say go. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Death Touch. Let's go ahead and hit the hand. I will say I love that I haven't seen a single counter spell today. Like, I'm not even concerned about counter spells at this point, which is pretty awesome to say. Another misery gone. Kind of a big deal. Enters the battlefield, creature gets negative XX where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay, so filling up their graveyard's kind of helping them in a way. Maybe. We'll see how helpful it is when I'm like basically depleting the entirety of the hand. So we got him to drop a 6/6. The spell costs one less card for each creature card you own in the graveyard. Medicine, Death Touch. Okay. So we got rid of another big one there. I don't see why not. Let's just take it for now. I have a feeling the big stuff is coming down soon. Okay, a beanstalk is a problem because it's gonna basically remedy all the problems of me forcing these discards. I think I'm gonna go Demolition Field into the Gissa here. I don't know if that's the right move, but I feel like it is. I don't know. It's got the ward tied to it, so we'll see. It's got ward 2, pay 2 life. Not hitting their hand there might have been a mistake, though. You never know. They might have something big there that they were holding on to. All right, Jim, what do we got here? I like how long it's taking to decide. It feels like maybe that's because Jim doesn't have a great play here. I don't know. We'll see, though. It feels good, though. It feels like I'm going by gut instinct here, but that's a good thing. The manual tapping of the lands is a bit scary. Hollow Marauder. When it enters any number of target opponents, each discards a card. For each of those opponents who didn't discard a card of mana 4 or greater, draw a card. Okay. I don't want them to draw a card, so we'll send away a 4 or greater mana. I'm so sorry, guys. I just can't seem to figure out what's going on with my throat right now. Okay, so if we commit a crime with... I feel like we should just do this. Or this, actually. Yeah, let's just do this. Which will commit the crime. Oh, man, my apologies, guys. And then I will probably just end up drawing a card here. And we'll attack. And we'll save this land to commit a crime. Just kind of in a passive way. No attacks yet. Guess we draw the card now in case we hit a land drop, right? Alright, that works. That does work for me. We got another misery out of their hand again. Prowler sends things to the graveyard. I'd really like the ability to exile some stuff in the graveyard. If I can get a Curator, I feel like we're locked in here again. Okay, so we definitely want to play. What's this do again? So this spell costs 1 less for each creature in the graveyard. Death Touch. Okay, let's play the Lookout. Let's dish out the damage, and let's get down another Demolition Field. Let's draw a card. It's a great card. Let's send in these. Alright, we'll take out the Prowler for sure. take that Prowler out. All right, take the Prowler out, and we'll take out the Flyer here. That's not bad. Honestly, not a bad trade-off in my opinion. I hate that I can't hit the graveyard. I keep trying to click it. Oh, that bug is the worst. It's literally the worst. I didn't realize how much I'm constantly checking the opponent's graveyard until now. All right, they drop down another big creature here. 5/5 Death Touch. Glarb. I love Glarb. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, that's fun. All right, we are cooking now, guys. We are cooking now. All right, let's go with draw a card. And then we'll just end the turn and probably hit him with Go for the Throat here on, I don't know yet. Maybe the big 5/5 is probably the smartest play, but Glarb does a lot. They can Surveil for just tapping it. And then it's got Death Touch, and then, yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on here. Play lands. Alright, so they're gonna hit the Gissa here with, what was that? Pay the 2, the Ward 2, they draw a card. They hit it with Exile target creature or Planeswalker. So we will go ahead and blow this up. Get another Gissa trigger here. We've also got another Gissa in hand, which is phenomenal. We'll keep this land here in case we draw into Pain land. I mean, just having the honor to play a lot of these players like Jim Davis is so freaking cool, man. Like, the fact that I'm running into this, like, I ran into CGB earlier, and just, it's so fun, man. These events are wildly cool. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Good win right there, man. Holy cow. All right, this hand is a beast. Let's keep this. This is the hand I want to start with every game if possible. All of our good old crime spells here. Hopefully we get a kill spell maybe on turn 2 here. Oh, that'd be nice. Go for the throat. All right, not a go for the throat. We're gonna save this Pain Desert land here because, I guess I should have attacked there. Because we want to make sure that if Free Strider comes down and this ends up dying, I can still at least deal some damage here. Okay, so we're doing some straight frog stuff. The 1/1 counter target creature control, gain life. Nice. Nice. All right. No attacks. I should have attacked last turn. Another druid. All right, that's only 1 mana. That's kind of cool. All right, so that puts the counter. They gain the life. This thing gets another counter because it's a frog. Enters, draws a card. Yikes, dude, they are flying right now. I need a kill spell ASAP. Where is my go for the throat when you need it? All right, so let's get this down. Demolition field. If I play this, I take 2 damage, which I do not think I can afford to do. But then I could commit a crime. No, that's not smart. Okay, let's get this down. No attacks. Gotta stay strong here defensively. frogs may end up upending us here, man. Frogs are kind of cool. Does that tap my stuff? It does, doesn't it? Wow, it taps my stuff. That's 7 more damage getting through. Not a whole lot we can do about it, though. Alright, let's get down the Gissa here. It's definitely way too late in the game for any sort of comeback here. But you never know. You never know, man. I think I do, though. I think I do know. Alright, I don't necessarily need the lizard anymore, which is good. Okay. 9 damage. I can absorb 4, 5, 6, 7 of that, taking 2. Wow, we're just shy. 3. Yeah, I'd have to block that 3 no matter what. Yeah, I think we take the L on this one, guys, to frogs. Frogs are kind of cool, man. I can't even lie to you. Frogs are pretty cool. I like it. I like it. All right, I get to go first. Normally this hand I probably wouldn't keep, but going first, I don't see why not. Let's try it out, see what happens here. Why do I always flinch when I see a red land come down? Even in the events, I don't know why. It's like I know it's not going to be mono red, but I still flinch like I think it's going to be. 1, 2, offspring, so you have to begin a combat on your turn. Target mouse you control gains your choice. Double strike. That's the double strike one. That is the bananas card right there. All right, let's force the discard. At the beginning of combat, they get double strike or trample. That mouse is dumb good. It's so good. Any mouse, or is it? Yeah, it's a mouse. Okay, that makes it fair, I guess, because if it was like any creature, that'd be crazy. I mean, there's nothing we can do here. Nothing we can do here, guys. How about another warlock for you? What can you do, man? That's a really good hand. Mice are actually insane. Mice are actually nuts. Frogs and mice, huh? Those are the two decks. Frogs and mice. Who would have thought? And then they give it the double strike. Sheesh! GG's, man. GG's. You know, what can you do? Not a whole lot against that. Holy smokes, dude. Manifold mouse for 2 is gotta be one of the hardest things to overcome. Nice. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. We got a lot of cool stuff planned out for the rest of the week as well. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You know, new cards are, you know, coming very soon, and I hope you guys are excited, man, because these cards are a lot of fun. We've been building some pretty cool things. So standard's looking good, man. It's looking really good, and crime seems to be pretty solid. I think we can make this obviously a lot better. I was kind of building around stuff that I was seeing in standard. Standard's going to look a lot different once it really gets going, but in the event, you kind of have to dial it into what you're seeing your opponents playing and stuff like that. But hope you had some fun. Huge thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the membership program down below is our Mardu Mob, and these people help support me monetarily by joining. And I want to say thank you to them at the end of every video because I appreciate you guys for everything you do for me in helping support the stream or the videos. So thank you so much. Appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.